As of September 18th, there were over 5,300 cases of Ebola in West Africa and more than 2,600 deaths. Last month, the WHO estimated that we could see 20,000 people infected before this is all over. In a worst-case scenario, according to an estimate by the CDC, 1.4 million people in Liberia and Sierra Leone alone could end up with the disease. So how did we get here, and why is this outbreak so hard to contain? Well, it doesn't actually have that much to do with the disease itself. Yes, Ebola is contagious, and yes, there is no cure. But that has always been the case with Ebola, and other outbreaks haven't been nearly this widespread, because other outbreaks haven't happened in this part of West Africa. Stopping Ebola is all about containing it. There is no cure, but the disease runs its course relatively quickly. So if you can identify the infected and maintain a well-resourced medical quarantine, you can get the outbreak under control. A plan that works in places like Uganda, which has a history with Ebola, an informed public, and a medical system capable of identifying and quarantining the disease. Uganda had an outbreak in 2012 that only affected 24 people and ran its course in less than 4 months. West Africa doesn't have any of these advantages. It is an extremely poor part of the world with a high illiteracy rate and poor medical resources. According to some reports, they spend less than $100 per year per citizen on health. As such, informing the general public about the disease is difficult, and equipping the medical community to fight it has been almost impossible. Something as basic as rubber gloves isn't a guarantee in many medical facilities. To make matters worse, there is an extremely active rumor mill in West Africa, spreading harmful misinformation about the disease and distrust of aid workers. Some West African communities think that Ebola can be cured homeopathically by using hot water and salt, or by ingesting hot chocolate. Other West Africans believe that Ebola is a government trick to get more Western aid. Still others think that Western health workers are intentionally spreading the disease, and some communities are actively preventing Western intervention. In one tragic incident in Guinea, 8 aid workers distributing health information were killed by panicked locals. The situation is bad, and the CDC's worst-case scenario is alarming, but that scenario is based on there being no further aid or intervention to contain Ebola in West Africa, which isn't the case. The international community is already getting involved, and some headway is being made. To find out what exactly they are doing, please subscribe now. We will be releasing part 2 of this story tomorrow. Subscribing is the best way to get that information to you.